So while I'm preparing for work, let's have a live. I will try to make it 1 hour. I hope I can. So thank you so much for my how many subscribers did I get a while ago? 4 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for also one of my viewers told me what is better to do with my channel. So thank you also for the advice. So let me prepare myself going to work. So hi to my one viewer. So I'm just doing my makeup, of course. And let's see if one of my brothers would come today. Nowadays, my brothers are so busy maybe. So they weren't able to come to my live so far. So so while I'm preparing, let's wait for the others to be here. If some would be here. Hi to my two lovely viewers. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you can hear me. And if you can, kindly tell me, please. So I've been streaming for 1 minute and 36, running 40 seconds. So I did already had my breakfast, and I hope if you are morning now, I hope you had your breakfast. If it's evening, I hope you don't forget your meal. So hi to my brothers. I hope all of my brothers are fine, even if they're not here. I always wish good things. So I wish all good things to my brothers. So hi to my lovely viewers, to my two viewers right now. So while I'm waiting for any conversation, I would do my makeup. Now I have only one. So a while ago, I was sharing about my sentiments about my work, and mostly of my oh hi to my 11 viewers. Wow, a while ago it was just one, and now it's double, like double one. Hi to my 11 viewers. Thank you so much for viewing me, and I hope you try to subscribe to my channel and check my contents. Normally I share my life here in Daegu, South Korea. Hi Kev, how are you? Yes, kumusta ka? You're so good in Tagalog. Hi Kayselyn, hi. Hi to my 6 wonderful viewers. Suddenly my voice is gone. I forgot my water. Hi. Oh, Cav, you're really doing well with your vlog. I hope you'll be more inspired and just continue what you love to do. How are you, ate? Ako ay mabuti. Ikaw, kumusta ka? How are you? I'm not actually mabuti. I'm having a hard time with my job, Kev. I'm having a hard time with my job, Kev. We we had a misunderstanding. So I'm trying to fix it out today. Yeah, but yeah, we'll just, I know I can move on to this one. It's just my first time. Hi Noah, how are you? It's been a long time I haven't seen you in my life. How are you? How is everything in Jupiter? Noah, did you know I miss you? Hi to my 8 viewers right now, and thank you for the one like. I've been streaming for 4 minutes, and I would try to do this one for um 1 hour if I can. You're good, Noah. It's been a long time. Where have you been aside from Jupiter? Because there was no time, right? That's why maybe. So be more happy with more dreams, happy goals. Thank you. Thank you, time ago. Keep smiling, rock on. I'm trying to be. Whenever I have problems, I try to be. Be positive, be strong, be like happy soul. I will be, and I should be. Thank you, time ago. Did you know, Noah? I was misunderstood yesterday by our director, so I'm trying to fix it today. I won't be able to watch this live. I'm sleepy, so I might sleep. Ate, full support here from Minnesota. Thank you, Kev. Thank you so much. Are you still living in the Philippines right now? You're originally from Minnesota, but I thought really you were living in the Philippines. If you are sleeping, Noah, it's okay. Anyway, I would really go actually by 11 o'clock. I should really go because of the time. Because I feel that the director is really like observing me. Ate, what are they eating? What are they eating? Oh, ate is a Filipino word for elder sister. Ate. There's a there's an English word which is eight, a password for eat, but it's a different thing in Philippine language. Yes. So like the cup of tea, kapatid. You remember the cup of tea? So it's like that. I live in Minnesota, ate. Oh, you live in Minnesota, but you are learning Tagalog. Is it correct, Kev? I thought they were munching something. No, they are not. No, he is not. We need to get better bittersweet moments. Yes, true. Yes, correct. Wow, Kev. That's a great thing of you. You know, if you keep on practicing, then later you will really get the accent because still the accent of yours still has the American accent. I won't deny that one. But you're doing great. You're interested with language. That's nice. And because of your interest, it will make you much more a native one soon. Hi, Raymond Fabian. Hello, how are you? I hope you subscribe to my channel, Raymond. So, I'm just continuing my. Oh, yes, you're doing so great, Kev. And it's nice of you that you're. I'm good. Oh, that's great. It's nice of you that you're learning Tagalog. Yes, you may sleep, Noah. Noah, you may sleep. Maybe because there is no time there and you haven't um n- you didn't know that you're really sleepy. You may sleep, Noah. Thank you for the 2 likes. And I was just really checking if my microphone is working or not. It seemed like it's working because you hear me. So while I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna have a chit chat with you. So I have 3 wonderful viewers, and I hope you checked my my videos and kindly tell me if what are the things that I should do in order for my channel to work. But I will be the one to know that one. But it's nice and it's better to know also the point of view of my viewers so that I could balance it out. So now I will have no the torturing this one. They always misunderstood this one. So I have to do this in order for my lashes to be curl. Uh, it's really, it's really hard to work for um, a private company, a private institution, it's really hard to have a boss. And it's very good if you are the boss by yourself, you can control everything by yourself. But if you're working for someone, you have no choice but to follow. That's the disadvantage. Look at that. So Nua, you could sleep while I'm doing this one. This is an eyelash curler, if you're not familiar with it. Of course, most of the men would not be familiar with this. But if you can see your sisters or your mom or your friends applying that one, you would know. And then I only have 2 viewers right now. Thank you for the 3 likes. Been streaming for 11 minutes. And we have to go later. I have to go immediately. And I will just do my preparations in the school, in the academy. I'm almost always the first one to arrive. Let me just reconnect for a while. Now I'm reconnected. Now I only have 1 viewer and I have 3 likes. Now the weather here in Daegu is getting warmer. There's a little bit of kind of windy. So some of the people could like to wear something shorter. Wear some lightweight clothes. Now I fix already my face. Then I put some hints. And then I arranged my hair. I only have 1 viewer right now. Mostly when I end my live, that's the time that I get additional viewer or would come by for a while. So if there are no conversations coming, I just have a conversation by my own self. Let me fix my hair. Then where's my... Oh, I don't have it here. So today is Friday. Tomorrow, Ate, please remember you are important. Thank you, Kev. Thank you, thank you for telling me that one, that I'm important. Even you, Kev, you are important. Have you been in the Philippines, Kev? Why it's not working? Have you been in the Philippines, Kev? Or you're just learning the language in advance? You know, Kev, if you are here in Korea, maybe you will get a job because you're a native one. No, Ate, I haven't. I would like to visit one day. Oh, that's nice. Maybe if do you like to visit where there are so many beaches? You can go to Sikihor. They have a wonderful beach there, and even in Cebu. They have wonderful beaches there. Because in Sikihor, they have this really interesting nipa hut. Maybe if I was just in the Philippines and I have a lot of money, I will go to Sikihor. I would like to experience the Nipa hut. They are staying in a Nipa hut, and then just feeling the nature. And most of the Canadians, I've heard that from one Canadian who went to the Philippines and had her vacation. And there are nipa huts for rent. Instead of staying with instead of staying in a hotel, you would stay in a nipa hut. So it's quite a very adventurous type of thing. So I would like to one day to experience that one. But I already experienced to live in a nipa hut before we me I was able to live in a nipa hut before. And I would also love to go to Ilocos, Batangas. I was born in the Philippines but haven't been able to really tour the places in the Philippines. Maybe same of maybe same with you, Kev. You're from Minnesota, but have you tour all over the states? I mean the whole states. I believe some. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would like to visit provinces of the Philippines. Yeah, that would be interesting. The provinces of the Philippines is much more beautiful to visit. There are lots of fruits, interesting sights, and the people there are much more um, humble. Roka! Bom dia, Roka! Mina amiga, good morning, my friends. Roka, how are you? It's been a long time. The the people in the province are much more humble than the people in the city. Would you believe that? They are much more safer because in the city, if you have seen the reports of the Philippines, they're having chaos in terms of politics. That's why some were having doubts to visit, but some still visit the Philippines. There are so many news about um, not good things. Yes, I have visited small towns of Minnesota close to the Twin Cities and in greater Minnesota. But do you want to visit all over the states? I've heard that I'm not good in geography, so forgive me. But I've heard that the states have so many states. The United States have so many states, and there are a lot of things that is nice to discover. Would you like also to go to Korea? There are lots of beautiful places also here in Korea. But the problem is the language. But I think it doesn't matter in the capital. And so I think it's fine. And some of the locals would speak also English, but not like the whole, and not the 100%, but like the basic. What do you do in Minnesota, Cav? What do you do there for a living? Are you a businessman or are you? Yes, I would like. Or are you Mona? Good morning, ate. Good morning, my sister. How are you? Was the results released, or is it be it will be next week? Mona, if you have been to my live a while ago, you would have known my story. Would you like to hear my story? I had a problem with I had miscommunication. I teach cooking using air fryer ate. Really? That's your job? You mean you have your own channel cooking something through air fryer? You're looking so pretty. Thank you, Mona. Same with you. I believe you're much more prettier than me. Those who live in India are pretty people. Before, way back, before, the Miss Universe are almost always Indian people. So I believe Indians are so beautiful. Thank you. So you know, Mona, I had miscommunication. I teach cooking at my church ate. Oh, you are a minister. You are a minister. I don't think so. I'm pretty, but yes, other girls here are gorgeous. I believe you are. Ask your mom. Your mom would always say that we are pretty. My mom, I cannot ask her anymore, but I do believe she thinks that I'm pretty. I do believe she thinks that I'm pretty. Oh, it's 10:26, and believe that you are pretty, Mona. It's so hard to be presentable as always. I did had my breakfast. Thank you for asking, my sister. How about you? What time is it? It's 7 o'clock there. I believe in Kev's in the States it's night, isn't it, Kev? Isn't it night? So I did I'm not a minister, but a member of my church wants to share my interest of cooking. Oh, that's nice. So I believe you're religious. I'm eating Maggie this early. Maggie is a noodles. Am I right? Because in the Philippines, Maggie is a brand of noodles. Yes, it's night here, ate. I see. Here it's running 10:30, and I must go to the academy by 12:30. Yes, I must arrive there 12:30, and because I'm early, I'm always the one who opens the academy. And because of what happened yesterday, I would like to change another academy. I would like to give up uh, in that academy. I would like to look for another academy to work for. It seemed like I I will be misunderstood in the future in that academy. And it seemed like my efforts would not be worth it. The pay there is not really that good. Should I call you Didi, Nona, Nuna, or Ate? You can call me Unni. You can call me Ate because you like Korean drama. So Unni is okay for me. Unni, 어떡해? Unni 불러도 돼. You can call me Unni. Unni is the ate word for Korean. What is that? So I have five lovely viewers right now. Yes, only. How do you find it? Is it more interesting, only? For Kev, because he likes Tagalog, so ate is much more better. And I'm now having my live for 25 minutes, and I have three lovely viewers. And thank you for my four likes. So yesterday, I've come to think that maybe I will not really go for long to the academy that I'm working for now. It seemed like they are just waiting for my failures to come and then would let me out. It seemed like that. I didn't do anything to cross borders. I don't know my position. It's just that I'm misunderstood because of um, communication, in relating to communication. I really thought that uh, they understood my communication towards them, but it seemed like they misunderstood me. That's the problem in terms of co- communication. If if they are not familiar with the words that I'm trying to use, they would not understand what I'm trying to say to them. So yeah, uh, maybe if you want to hear it, I could say it again. What happened yesterday? If you would like to, just let me know. Let me reconnect for a while. Where's my cell phone? Don't give up, ate. You have great skills and drive. I do, Kev. You think because you're a native one, you're an American. How would you find my accent? I think it's not just about the accent. It's not just about how do you deliver the words. It's about how you do the work. And really, I'm trying my best to give it to the kids. I mean, everything. Like entertaining them as much as I could be, and having my energy higher as much as I could be, and trying to give them some game also. But really, if the kid is not really interesting with the subject, it doesn't matter how much effort you would put to your work. So they are used with how it will be teach to them, but sometimes really mm, they don't feel it. It's just that they're just there because their parents send them there. And well, I'm there also to do my work. And sometimes really, I don't know. Sometimes really, I don't know the definition of a teacher. No, it should be like a teacher should be a person who teach something, a subject, but should also be an entertainer. That's the additional meaning that I know now while I'm doing this kind of job. Being a teacher in an academy, you shall not just teach like the usual, like you do in school. Because in school, that is important, so they would really listen to you. But in the academy, you should get their interest. You should be, you're a hard worker. May God bless you with lots of love and happiness. Thank you, Mona. Thank you for wishing me that one. Those words really would help lift up my heart today. But after this one, I have to be early, and I shall meet the. I hope the director would have time to listen in my defense, in my side, because I wasn't able to really explain myself well yesterday to her, and it seemed like what happened yesterday was. It seemed like all it was my fault. I did try to tell her that I thought the advisor, the teacher, forwarded a communication to her, but it seemed like what happened with me. There was one student who would like to level up, and I said, "Oh, you like? I will tell your teacher." I would ask your teacher. So I asked the teacher about what is her opinion with the level up of this kid, and then the teacher was, I would try to ask the parents of the kid, is it okay with this time? Is this correct? So I was trying really to ask her opinion if the level up in this time is correct or not. And it seemed like she was not thinking anymore with the opinions. She was focused with the time, if it will fit the kid or not. So she asked, I told her after asking the parent to ask the director, but it seemed like she did not. She did not um, had a communication with the director. So there was it created a scenario. That's why yesterday it was misunderstood, because what happened was when the advisor known the schedule is open for the kid, the parent changed all the schedules of the kid without confirming it to the director yet. So it passed already for 2 days, and I really thought the advisor did a communication with the director, but she didn't made a communication with the director, even the counter. So it left out that I was the one pushing the kid to level up, and I was the one who made everything um, complicated. It left out that I was the one who was at fault. So for today, after this one, I have to speak to the director again about the concerned. I have I have to at least like clarify my own self to her. So that's why I decided, this academy is not really worth it to work for so long. I think that it's better to move to another one day, because here they said that it's not so strict in terms of the period. Oh, it's not your fault, it's just misunderstanding, don't worry, everything will be fine. Yeah, I hope so. The director was in the same mind state that you have, my sister. But it seemed like she's so close yesterday. Close-minded, without getting my point of view. It seemed like she's so disappointed. When she delivered the words to me, it seemed like it's all my fault. And she was listening to the kid. The kid was trying to tell her that I was pushing the kid to be in that time, which is not. So she really misunderstood everything. And I was like, oh, if it's like this, it seemed like she is just waiting for the checklist that I have in order for me to get out to the academy. So, and the pay there is not really that good. It's not that big. It's so low among all of the pays that I know from the other teachers that are teaching here in Daegu, South Korea. One of the lowest pay that you will get. And the coverage of the responsibilities are so many. Like for example, I have my advisory and I'll be the one to manage, of course, of the kids. And then after, if I need a new book, I have to buy. But now I do have an assistance with the counter, so he helps me to buy books. I will just inform him which book and how many would I needed. That this position, how can someone be so close-minded? They should try to understand this matter by respecting both sides. Her reaction yesterday was not kind of like that, Mona. I will support you, Ate. It's not your fault. Thank you, Kev. If you just see her reaction yesterday, like her face was so disappointed and was just telling me, how could I did that one? Did I know what I'm doing? So I was so shocked that I know what words that I should say, but because of what she said, it was covered and like my mind was blank. You know that kind of situation? You know what you would say. You know how to defend yourself, but what you felt was it seemed like you are left at fault, and it seemed like the things that you have to say you already forgot because everything was turned into black. So it seemed like that. So really I wanted to say more, but I was thinking of the class that I left because um she had a conversation with me while I'm having my class with my advisory. Like I was not yet finished, and um she went there to butt in for a while. And how could I like think well? So it seemed like didn't she remember that I don't have every right to make a decision? Who am I? I'm just one of the teachers. So didn't she forgot that I don't have every right to maneuver the schedule? Would I know that they would change the schedule because of what happened? So I was like, didn't she even think about that? So, for example, if I would leave this work and there's a new one, what would happen to this foreigner who would be a new teacher to this academy? So it seemed like if you're not gonna speak with yourself, really you were left at fault. You should be like your own attorney. You have to defend yourself. If you have something to say it. That's what my husband told me. So if you have something to, you know, explain, explain it immediately. Don't wait for the time to pass, or else you're gonna regret why didn't you explain yourself. Which I did, but it seemed like she's so close-minded at that time when I explained yesterday to her. And I was really hesitant to speak to her again because of what he felt. You know, when the emotions are overflowing, your ears will be closed, your mind will be closed. So I was like, maybe I would try to ask for the counter's opinion. So I was like, I just want to say my side that there was just a miscommunication happened. So the counter was able to understand my point of view, and he said that I do understand your side. And what do you think if I talk again to the director? And he said it's better to talk to her today, not yesterday's, because she was too busy. So for today, I would try. if she wouldn't give me um, a time to speak for myself, then I cannot force it. I think you are so nervous now. Don't worry, we'll be calm while explaining this. Because I've just observed that Sister Mona, I've observed that she is just waiting for, like, just making a checklist for me to be out to her institution. It seemed like that. The first time was the orders of the book. She um, she said that you cannot order the books separately. It should be ordered once for once. And then the other time when I was late, and that was just for the first time, and it seemed like she has a checklist. If that would be worst, then I'll be out. So I was like, well, I cannot force myself to be in an institution if they don't like me. What is wrong with her? I really don't know. My thinking and her thinking, maybe, of course, would be different, but I was, if she is observing me, I was observing her also. And in terms of the process of communication in the academy, I couldn't understand. I thought, not for me not to bypass anyone, I should begin with the advisor first, from the student to the advisor, and then the advisor would be the one to communicate with the higher, which is the director. I thought it was the process was like that, but it seemed like yesterday she told me that it should be directly to her. It seemed like the advisor didn't know the level of process of a student. She cannot balance if my my opinion was correct for this kind of level or not. I think the only one who knows was the advisor. And to think of the number also that they put, from, for example, there's the blue level, and this kid was in blue 2. The highest was in blue 3, and the kid was down to, oh, actually the kid was in blue 1, and he was transferred into blue 2. Then blue 1 and blue 2 has almost the similar coverage of class. So either way that the kid would be in, it doesn't matter. But what they were looking at was the kid is much more eager if he knows that he would level up than going down. It's literally not your fault. Why is she behaving in an annoying way? Do you mean the... I would not say anything. I hope one day they would not discover my channel. That's why I really don't post my channel and the other social medias that I have. I have separate social medias, and I don't promote it. One day if she would see this one, it's like, what is she talking about? I don't know if she did understand the miscommunication word. But she's teaching grammar though. I hope she did understand what I did actually told her. Director, I did told the advisor about if it's right to level up this kid, and maybe the advisor would go to you and would communicate with you. And it seemed like what I've said, she already forgot or she did not understand. Don't hesitate, you can say here whatever you want. Thank you, sister. I do can say anything, whatever I want. It's just, if one of my viewer would be her, she would know. she would know who I'm talking about. And it really seemed like that they don't understand what I've said. To the advisor, I did told her, after you communicate with the parent, you communicate with the director first before uh, before deciding with the result. And then the director also, I did told her that I talked to the advisor and maybe the advisor would talk to her. And it seemed like she didn't understand also. Yeah, everything will be fine. I'm with you. Thank you. Also, Kevin was with me, and now you're with me, sister. Thank you. I hope that's how easy it is. But looking to the reality was it's not easy. I felt really I felt really I was cornered. You know that kind of feeling. You're trying to be good in your work, trying to be early. Yes, I'm here at it. Thank you, Kev. You're trying to be early. You're trying to be there at exact time and earlier than what they expected to be. And if there are situations that they cannot solve by themselves, me, I'm the only one trying to solve my advisory. The only one that they could solve for me was the how many students that they can give me. But in terms of the classes, which would I deliver, I'm the only one who could maneuver that one. And they can even help me with the things that I would discuss there. Greetings, Mona. Thank you. Yes, meet Kev, Mona. Kev is from Minnesota, and then Mona is from India. So, yeah, that's why there are times when I'm trying to tell myself that really working with working in a place or in an institution with a boss is so hard, so hard. It's better to be a boss for yourself. That's why sometimes really I love live streaming or content creation because I'm the boss by myself. And if there are nice to meet you, Mona. Yes. So I'm the boss by myself in my own channel. But I cannot leave the real job that I have because I'm in the middle of financial crisis. Sometimes I think, why is life so hard? Yes. When I experience things like this, yesterday really I wanted to give up. I really want to leave the academy and find a new one. That's what I felt. I don't want to stick myself to something that would make hard. It would make my life harder, difficult. I don't want that kind of life. I know the stress is always there, and I don't want the stress would eat me. I don't want that I would experience. I would put myself in a difficult situation. So sometimes there are things like that. If I do have the choice, I would leave this academy and go for a new one. So that's what I thought yesterday. So it was like, if I do have the chance, I would quit. I would leave you. Get a new one if you would like to. The one that could like do all the things that you'd like to. The one who you could understand and would not have a hard time to communicate with. So yeah, me, I'm the type of person really don't want to let myself would have a hard time. I would rather move on and search for another thing that could help myself to lift up and always aiming for positive things. That's what really I felt yesterday. And now, 7 minutes more, and we'll run to 11 o'clock. And I'm running 50 minutes, so 11 minutes more, and I would end my live. Thank you so much, Kev and Mona. It was a wonderful thing that I discussed something like this to you. Yes, if they are not understanding, you just leave. They don't deserve a kind of person like you. You can apply for other institutions, no pressure. Thank you, Mona. I did discuss it to my husband, and he told me maybe by it's better for me to change this year, maybe September. So yeah, I would try to change another institution because really spending the period to work here is not worth it at all. I believe so. It seemed like they don't appreciate. Yes, Jiju is right. Jiju? Who's Jiju? My sister. Who is Jiju? Is that my husband, Jiju? So yeah, he told me that you can leave the institution, but I told him, can I just leave it? I do have a 1 year sister's husband we call Jiju here. Oh, that came into my mind. So my thinking was right. So Jiju told me I could just leave the institution. Maybe it's better for me to leave it this September. So I have a 1 year contract with them actually, and I don't want to bridge the contract. So, but he said I could leave the institution if I have a valid reason. For example, the actually this is really a true one. The the distance is quite far actually. The academy is so far from me, and I take the job because it seemed like at that time I have no um I left like no choice. I was left no choice. The the teacher um will resign at that week, and then suddenly she hired me. So I was like, okay. So I just said okay. So I was hired, and then the rest was history, and it continued. Now I'm running almost I started March, April, May, June. No, I'm just running 2 months already. 2 months. Running 3 months. So, running 3 months in the academy. So, yeah, I would end by September and would try to search for a new one. I hope so. I could be hired in a new academy soon, within this year. I hope so. I really could not see myself there for so long with the experiences that I have for 2 months. The efforts are not well paid. The other teachers would get maybe because of their credentials. My credential was just only I have a degree, and I was not really I did not study being a teacher. It's way too far from my profession. But the good thing was I could speak the language. I could speak, let's just say, well, not like, um, not like Kev. I'm not a native one. I'm a non-native, so that is reality. But I'm trying to speak it just like a native one, so that I could be well fit to the profession that I I chose to. So um, yeah, and I did an online certification as a English coach. I think they're acting like this because you are not Korean, right? That's what your Jiju told me. Your Jiju told me that maybe because I am not a Korean, but in terms of document, Mona, I'm already a Korean. I'm a Korean citizen, and the director is totally aware with that. I don't know with the teachers if they are aware. They don't really see your documents. It's just how your your appearance would tell if you're a Korean or a foreigner. So even the kids also, the kids also they have this. Um, they didn't know, but they also do discrimination in terms of if you're a Korean or not. Not all the kids. There are kids that are really good. And yesterday I was having a conversation with one kid. He is actually in the higher level, and Ate, I appreciate you and will keep my notification on so I will know when you come online. Thank you, Kev. Thank you so much. And I do really appreciate you from my heart. Thank you. So 4 minutes more and I would end my live, and I really have to go and run because waiting is my I have a hard time in terms of waiting. Uh, so that's my problem. Now it's 11 o'clock. 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I have to go. So this kid was he was born in Florida. He's a Korean and his parents are Korean and they lived there. He was born in Florida and then they went back to Korea. Wanna have a good day also. Yes, have a good day everybody. So the kid he said he cannot say if he was happy when he was living in 목소리 너무 큰데. So he cannot remember if he was happy living in yes Aqua you too. Aqua Kev. So he cannot remember if he was happy living in the States because he was 1 year old, and he said that he want to be a soldier. He want to be a soldier, and then because his grandfather was a soldier, and he wanted to be one. And I asked him, "Do you speak English in your family?" He do speak English with his parents, and he said his dad gave him Chat GPT to speak English to AI. So that's the only one. That's the only way he could speak English. So it's his first time in Korea that he could speak to someone like me. So he was the only one in my class yesterday. So we were trying to have like a conversation yesterday, and it was fun for me. I hope he did had fun too, having conversation with me in English. Don't ever think like you are less than those teachers who work with you. I think you are much more talented than them. You work hard no matter where you work. Thank you. 어, 초코 주장님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 구독자해주세요. So of course there will be no problem finding a new job. I hope so. My concern was sister is my age. You know that I'm running 40, so that's why my concern was that. But really here, if you presented yourself well, you still have the chance, even um if you are matured. Let's just say matured. 구독 좋아요 할게요. 감사합니다. 주 주고추장님 감사합니다. 반갑습니다. So I have only 2 minutes, then I would have to run. Oh, my mom is 42. So it's like I'm your mom. I'm not your sister anymore, Mona. Mona is like I'm your mom. So remember. Yeah, so I'm running 40, Mona. Could you imagine that one? Your sister mom. So I'm like your sister mom. Sis mo, mo sis. I'm sis mo. But just call me Unni, please. Don't call me Umma. I have my kids now. So oh, now it's, no, you are my sister. Thank you. I'm your Unni. Oh, Noah. 나중에 또 봐요. 저 나가볼게요. 네, 감사합니다. 조심히 가세요. 네, 감사합니다. 좋은 하루 보냈어요. 감사합니다. 주구주장님, 감사합니다. How are you, Noah? Because you've slept? Now I'm now I'm fine because you're fine. I will just have now it's a minute. So Noah, have to go. 축구주 좋고 주장님 감사합니다. Remove Noah, thank you. Remove Noah. Noah, thank you so much. That's good. I'm now fine. Kev helped me and Mona helped me. Thank you so much for hearing my voice. Um, it did help calm my heart. A while ago it did, and now it's much more. It seemed like I will have every wisdom that I have to, in order for me to say good things to the director later. Sure, you can. Oh, I have the trophy now. Thank you so much, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I will be live. Um, I want to go on live 5:30, and I'll be live together with my brother, Ray F. Murphy. Okay, then bye bye, Uni. Yes, bye bye. Tomorrow I will have a collaboration with Ray F. Murphy, my kapatid, my cup of tea. Don't worry, okay, take care. Yes, thank you. Thank you. No, 여동생, 여동생, thank you. 고마워. Don't worry, okay, take care. Thank you. See you next time. Yes, Kev. Thank you so much, Kev. I hope everything is well. Take care of yourself, okay? This is your Daegu, Pinay TV, telling you you take care of yourself, especially your health, because health is wealth. Love you, everyone. Thank you. See you tomorrow. I'll be having my live. I hope I can 5:30 with Ray F. Murphy, our live weekend daily live collaboration. So see you tomorrow. Thank you.